Hi everyone, Paula here from Goes to 11 Media, bringing you another episode of Grounds for Divorce coffee reviews. Joined here by my husband Rick. Hey Rick.
Hey Paul.
How's it going?
It's going all right.
I'm so glad.
So we've hired a new YouTube channel manager because he's helping optimize and whatever. And he was telling me yesterday that coffee review videos don't typically get a huge amount of viewership. So maybe we'll have to change this to like you and me just like eating good stuff. I don't know. Because we've actually been doing a lot of good little recipes, and this is going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to this.
I'm glad. Okay, well, we'll have to see how things go.
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
Chocolate marbled coffee granola.
Interesting combo.
Yes. So it's chocolatey granola drizzled with white chocolate.
And then this one?
It's the same thing, except this one has yogurt, this one has Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream.
Now you know where I'm going. And this one. Now, we're going to break for a second before we get to eat this. Through the magic of editing, we're going to show you Paula doing the recipe of making this yummy little treat. So we'll check that out right now. It's
so freaking easy.
Okay.
There's no reason...
I can have it more often then.
You can. There's no reason why you should buy store-bought granola. Like, this is super easy.
All right, let's watch the video.
Hey, do you love coffee as much as I do? Do you think of all the different ways you could use up coffee?
Are you tired, run down, listless? Do you poop out at parties?
Probably not. But I have an idea for you. And it's called
Vitamita Benjamin.
Chocolate Marbled Coffee Granola. Wow, healthy. So, I've got the ingredients all laid out here. 4 cups of large flaked oats. And then I've got 1 cup of slivered almonds. I'm gonna put that in the dry ingredients. I have a 1/4 cup of coconut. Normally I would do 1/2 cup, but because this is gonna be like more of a cocoa base, I've cut back on it. Normally I would use like pumpkin seeds and all sorts of stuff. But for the simplicity of this recipe, that's what I'm doing. I got a pinch of salt. You can leave out the salt if you're not into that. Now for the wet ingredients. We have a medium-sized banana. Into the blender it goes. And then I have 1/2 cup of applesauce. If you don't have applesauce, you could just use a medium apple. Cored, peeled, and just throw it in the blender. Next, 1/2 cup of a nut butter. Your choice. Peanut butter, almond, cashew. This helps to replace the oil that you would use on a traditional granola recipe. That's the same with the banana, and the applesauce replaces the sugar, the sweetener. Next, I have 1/4 cup cocoa. In you go. And about 1½ teaspoons of instant coffee. Next, onto the blender. Now, if your husband is anything like mine, this is something you have to do. Honey, I'm gonna make some noise.
Not again.
And here we go. We're gonna put it onto puree. Okay, here we go again. Okay, so I'm gonna take the wet ingredients and I'm gonna dump it onto the oats, almonds, and coconut. Wow, that looks so good. So you might be wondering why I chose to use banana and the applesauce instead of the regular traditional ingredients. Well, at the very end, I'm going to melt some white chocolate chips and I'm going to drizzle it over the granola. So this will be a much healthier version to allow for that excess sugar from the white chocolate chips. Okay, I think that's about as much as I'm gonna get out of there. So you just need to stir this up. And I preheated the oven to 300. This is gonna go in the oven for about 30 minutes. And about every 10 minutes, I'm going to stir the granola. Oh, making a mess. Okay, so I have thoroughly stirred the wet with the dry ingredients. And I'm going to lay it out on 2 parchment paper lined cookie sheets. I'm gonna try to do half and half on each. So you're just gonna spread that out. Stuff slides around pretty good. The parchment paper, that is. All right, so granola's ready to go into the oven, 300 degrees for 30 minutes. Stir it about 10 minutes intervals. So I've removed the granola from the oven and placed them on cooling racks. The next step is adding melted white chocolate chips. I did about a cup. You probably only need like half a cup, maybe not even. So I just warmed it up so that it's nice and runny here. And I'm just gonna drizzle it over top. So good. This is more like a dessert than a healthy breakfast. You can skip the white chocolate.
Charade! Come on now!
The granola tastes mildly sweet, so it really is a healthy option, minus this. All right, so we're gonna head back to the green room and do a taste testing.
All right, so great tutorial. Well job. Well job. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Well done. Well, apparently I need some coffee. So I'm excited. So I think what we should probably try is the yogurt one because it's going to have a little bit of a tangier zip than if we have the ice cream first.
Sure.
All right, go ahead. Now I have to say, when we we had the cake last week, my brother Larry was watching the video and goes, I can't believe you didn't cut the cake and let her have it first. And I'm like, like what? He goes, yeah, let her have the first piece. And I'm going, This is why I didn't. Look at this. So there you have it, Larry. All right.
So the granola itself isn't all that sweet. You can have it on its own. You don't need the white chocolate drizzle. But white chocolate...
White chocolate?
Blah, 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 blah. White chocolate's so sweet. What do you think?
I think it was excellent, and I'm going in for the Haagen-Dazs.
Can you taste the coffee in the granola?
Mm-hmm. This brings the coffee right out. Wow. Oh, man. That's a winner. This is good.
Well, this is coffee.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Haagen-Dazs.
I know. I know. This is really good.
As a dessert, yeah. But that could be like a breakfast or a snack.
Oh, yeah.
And it's relatively healthy.
Wow. Really, really good, Paula. And as far as the actual preparation, how long did that take you to prep? It didn't take terribly long. 15 minutes? Mm-hmm. Shall I finish the answers for you?
Mm-hmm. It's cold.
So probably about 15 minutes to prep it, another 5 minutes to make it, and then basically into the oven. You baked it for how long?
30 minutes.
Right, and then a few minutes.
Stir it every 10 minutes. I actually did 35 minutes because I felt like it wasn't quite crunchy enough.
Really good.
So yeah, when you're doing the drizzle, make sure you've let the granola cool right down. Then put the drizzle on there, and
Turned out great.
I'm so glad.
Hey, me too. Awesome job.
Thanks.
All right, well, folks, I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making the video and eating this fun stuff. Don't forget, give the video a like. Please hit that subscribe button and the little reminder bell so you don't miss any future segments. Lots of great stuff coming, and our social media, we've hired a social media manager as well. And you're going to see some great postings coming up on our Instagram and Facebook. So if you're not following us on Instagram and Facebook, you can give us a shout on there. It's awesome. And we will catch you on the next one.
Great.
Oh, hey, and don't forget, what's our store?
Groundsfordivorcecoffee.ca
And?
Groundsfordivorcecoffee.store if you're international or in the US.
Exactly.
Thank you.
See you folks later.
Ciao, ciao.